Hello, and today I'm doing the Rails to Trails 100K. Okay, I'm in Ottawa, Kansas today and doing the Rails to Trails 100K. Got about 15 minutes to start. Super excited to get this race going. Gonna be a long day and it's super cold already, so first really cold day that we've had this year, which is great. So looking forward to that, but hopefully it's gonna warm up a little bit and then get some rain. So I'm gonna have to walk a little bit to get to the start here in a second, but then we'll get going.
10K.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Okay, just passed under I-35, headed into the dark towards Princeton. It is finally light enough to turn off my headlamp, and what do you know? We are in Princeton. First aid station of 3 more after this, and then coming back. Between Princeton and Richmond, it's not too bad today. If you stop, it gets really cold. There have been times when the winds picked up, made it pretty cold, but besides that, it's a pretty nice little day. Sun might be peeking out here in a second, so that'll be nice. Otherwise, just keep going. Less than 50 miles to go, so if I started right now, I've done this distance before, so it's got to be one way to think about it, I guess. This first part was just the bonus miles, so still going forward, having a good time. Okay, here we are, Richmond. 2 more aid stations after this. Got to get to Garnett and Welda, which is the turnaround. Okay, in and out of Richmond. On my way to Garnett. So it's a long ways away, like 9 or 10 miles, but gonna get there. Felt good to change clothes. It was really cold, so I like got a lot warmer clothes, different gloves with hand warmers in them this time, and I got a Santa hat on, but who cares? It's warm. On my way, excuse me, gonna go under the highway here in a second. I film that every time, so not gonna be any different this time. Songs for most of these big races. One of my songs, I don't even know what race it was, but it was Every Mile of Memory by Dirk Bentley, and it talks a lot about it's really about a girl, but saying everywhere he goes he has a memory about her. But I always think about it with running. He even talks about running, even though it's not about running, but he just says that everywhere he goes he's reminded of her. So like this trail, all the people I rode on it with it, I was just thinking, Brandon and I did this my first 50 mile. He paced me on the way back, which is really awesome. So anyway, thoughts from ultra marathon. Never makes sense. They make sense at the time. Okay, just past mile 20. Starting to do intervals, doing a 5-minute run, 3-minute walk, and just outside of Garnett. My music now, Paradise City came on. So I'm thinking, take me down to Paradise City in Garnett, Kansas, which I'm pretty sure is the furthest away from the meaning of that song, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, almost there, and then to Welda, and then turn around. Okay, rolling into Garnett. Okay, just left Garnett, on my way to Welda to the turnaround. I love the Garnett aid station, it's always the best. It was really busy in there. I didn't know there were gonna be that many people there because I didn't feel like that there were that many people close to me, but I guess a lot of people were taking their time. I saw a lot of 100-milers there that passed me a long time ago, so. All right, we are, I think it's about 8 miles to Welda, so get there and then head back home. Coming into Welda, which is good because I have put the rocks in my shoes. I might change my shoes out, but can do that, change everything I think, and then head back. Okay, leaving Welda, and I don't know, it's gotten colder or I gotten colder or what, but I put on like extra layer, like another jacket, because it's starting to rain a lot harder. Changed everything but my pants. My shoes had to let rocks in, which I said, so have different shoes on, different gloves, different hat. Just didn't change the pants, and I think my wife's gonna go get me some different pants, and she's gonna, I think, go get Hopper after Garnett, and then get the kids. I think they're gonna pace me the last from Richmond and Princeton. We'll see if they want to come out in this. It's okay if they don't. It's not really pacing, it's just like walking and like not sitting out here by myself. So anyway, back to Welda, or leaving Welda, back to Garnett. These are the two worst sections that I can't stand. So hopefully I can get through these and not be too bored. Feel pretty good. Been able to finally get some good food in. Been drinking more. I don't know. Everything's going pretty good. My feet hurt a little bit. Legs hurt a little bit. Like everything just is kind of, excuse me, as you'd expect for 100K. So let's go. Okay, on the way back to Garnett, it has started raining. It's super cold and it's windy, so this is very miserable now. So I'm not sure how much I'm gonna film until I get to Garnett, but it is terrible. Got less than 29 miles left in the race, so moving forward, but it is bad. So one of the fun parts about this race is it's during football season. So I got to listen to the whole Kansas-Oklahoma football game today. Kansas won, first time. I think they beat Oklahoma since 1995, so pretty awesome. They had a rain delay, so took up a big part of my race. But now back to music, and now I have the live version of Paradise City again. So I don't know if Paradise City is Garnett, Ottawa, but wherever it is, let's get there. Small, serene, simply Garnett. Welcome back to Garnett, guys. Okay, just left the Garnett 8 station, so I have Richmond and Princeton left. This is my least favorite section of the entire trail. It just seems like it goes on forever, and I just hate it. So let's get this done so then I can get, well, it'll probably be the dark, so that's not going to be exciting either. But it also feels like it's gotten very, very cold just since I stopped at the 8 station. Wind straight in my face and a lot of rain. So otherwise doing really good, still moving fine. Have about 22 miles left, so let's finish this up. Well, it's a few days later from the 100K that I DNF'd at Richmond. Kind of wasn't sure if I was even going to make this video because I was so mad. But that weather was so terrible. Between Garnett and Richmond is my least favorite part, which I said in the video several times. And now it's really my least favorite part. That rain was so bad. It was right in your face. Couldn't see anything, even with a headlamp. I mean, I was just walking at the end. And then I got to Richmond, and my wife was there. My kids were there. Even Ellie was there. And I just felt like I could have kept going, but I knew that they would be so worried. Chase had brought his shoes to come run with me. There's no way that I would put him through what that 13 miles had been. He's never run more than probably 3 or 4 miles. So I wasn't going to make him do that. I didn't really want them to worry about me. I mean, I got in the car and I was just shaking. because I was just so cold. I just couldn't warm up. I had plenty of layers on. I had hand warmers in my gloves, and it was a lot. And then going under the tunnel, under the highway, had a ton of water in it, so my feet got really cold. There was thunder and lightning in the area, so just a lot of things that were working against me. I still wish I could go back and finish, even though it would have been probably dangerous to do so for me where I was at. And then I physically was fine. I could have done it. So I'm not 100% sure if I'd ever try to do 100K again, even though I know that I can do it. I mean, the training just takes so long for that, but I'm definitely going to keep doing ultras. I got one in a couple weeks. So anyway, this video kind of ended a little bit quickly, just so I thought I'd come back a few days later and film an ending for it. So if you watched till now, thank you, and I will talk to you next time.